In this video, I'm going to show you the only wealth strategy you should be using for the next 3 years. I'm saying 2022, 2023, and 2024. All right, bar none, this is what you should be doing. Okay, but why should you listen to me? Okay, so let me introduce myself again. My name is Adeposi Okupe. My background is in architecture. I'm also a real estate developer. Okay, but on the flip side, I'm the CEO of Inworks Media Limited, and I'm the founder of the Wealth Crusade. So I'm here to tell you about building wealth. All right, I figured out as a young teenager that wealth is actually achievable for everybody. Now I know opportunities are not distributed equally, but there are principles that you can apply from where you are right now to move up the economic ladder and actually attain financial independence and become resourceful. So right from my teenage years, I was reading books like Rich Dad Poor Dad, Cash Flow Quadrant, Read That Guide to Investing. There's so many books, The Richest Man in Babylon, that formed this desire for me to become wealthy and financially free. But when you look at our context in Nigeria, we find that a lot of us are struggling, even business owners. And for those who seem to be making it, the stress level is so much because there's zero certainty about the economy. All right, so I started looking for a way to that the average person can build wealth starting from nothing. All right, the middle class can take the little savings they have and start compounding and growing that. And even the wealthy, those who are well to do, can preserve the value of their wealth and multiply it as well. So that's what I'm about to show you here. But you see, the traditional ways of building wealth, normally it's real estate, buy land, buy houses. And if you're going to start in that industry, it's going to take time before you hit the mark. I'm talking about becoming financially stable and independent. It takes about maybe 8 to 10 years if you get everything right to do that in real estate, as well as stock market. All right, it's about 8 to 10 years if the economy is at least an average growing about 10% to 15% a year. All right, but in Nigeria, most of us don't have that time because the uncertainty and the stress of the economy, the pressures, right, are so high. We need a solution. We need a fix right now. So I originally, and I'm talking about in the last 7 to 8 years, I've been doing this, study intensely and trying a lot of things. All right. So anything I'm talking about here is something I've done myself. So I realized that, I actually had a strategy to do this using stock market and real estate. But it was going to take 8 to 10 years. And I looked at it, do I want to wait 8 to 10 years to find out, if this actually will work? But what if there are other things? Right now, technology has disrupted the way we do practically everything, how we live, how we do business. But guess what? Technology has also redefined and disrupted how we build wealth. All right. So if you look, for example, back in the day, when we used to use telegraphs, to communicate, somebody came up with the idea of, mobile phone, right? Somebody came up with the idea of GSM, and then we went from using oil lamps, kerosene lamps, to somebody inventing electricity. Every moment when this shift happens, there are critics that say this will not work, this cannot happen, this is not sustainable. All those guys have been proved wrong by history. All right, coming back into finance, when decentralized technologies also came up, fintechs came up. All right, even in Nigeria, people were like, oh, those fintech companies will not last. But we're realizing that they've been proved wrong. Things like Bitcoin came and people said, oh, what, cash can never go out of existence, it will always be the major source. Now we are seeing that countries are moving into digital currencies and digital central bank digital currencies. So there's a lot happening with technology, and you have to make sure you are on the right side of history, especially if you want to build wealth and be relevant. Okay, so I'm going to share with you a practical strategy. I'm not here to teach you a lecture, and I'm not selling you a course or a program. I'm going to show you what works for me, what I've been implementing, and also I've been helping other people to do. I'm a bit selfish here because I founded the Wealth Crusade. It's a community of wealthy people, and I want to grow this community just beyond Nigeria, Africa. So I'm looking for success stories. I'm looking for people to try this thing out. You know, we found a way to collapse 8 to 10 years of uncertainty into 6 to 12 months. All right, what you would have done in real estate, stock market, some of you have tried forex trading, you've tried agri-tech stocks, you've tried, you know, name it. All right, some of you have tried crypto buy trading and, you know, falling for scams. But what if there was a way that you could grow a seven-figure monthly income, passive income, within the next 6 to 12 months, legitimately and without stress? Would you be interested in seeing something like that? What if there was a way I could show you that you could buy luxury cars, real estate, all right, luxury apartments, and pay only 50%? No strings attached, right? Not instrumental payment, not, you know, and all that. 50% off the full price. And I'm saying in Dubai, you can buy real estate 50% off the full price. Would you be interested in something like that? I'm going to show you what we are doing that works. All right, so if this makes sense to you, fill the form on this page or click the link wherever you can find it, put your information, and on the next page, you're going to see a full 40-minute training, you know, where I explain in detail how this works. You will see the practical steps, testimonies, and then you can join the community, get direct access to me, and we'll show you exactly how to get started. So click the link below, and I'll see you on the next page. Cheers.